ends their run here at stop number 1 of the season. Top 2 move on to the round of 32. Ross Williams was putting in hard work at Surf Night, getting tickets to everybody.
Ticket sales.
Yeah, doing a great job.
Saw Jen Williams there too, next to him.
Live music happened also from Landon McNamara, the Imaikalani champ. Gave away a surfboard as well. As we look at Imaikalani deVault, getting down the line to kick things off.
These guys are shredding waves for a living.
Imaikalani deVault pulls in, comes out, and lights up the end section, loses the handle there, so won't get credit for the finishing move. But
Terrifying parts about Pipeline is the wave itself. I mean, as you can see here, Imai just looking like he's having fun out there, getting in a flow, gets a little cover up, comes out. If he would have completed that, would have been a great, I feel like, backups.
Basically would have had a 10, but got blown off his board on what would have been one of the best waves of his life at backdoor. And Miguel Pupo up and out.
Jerry Lopez.
And Rory Russell, Larry Blair, as we look at an up and out for Imaikalani deVault.
Back then they weren't really looking at the right.
Yeah, it was really all about going left with those beautiful west swells, northwest swells, as we see Liam O'Brien getting started. His opening ride here of elimination round heat number 4. He'll just step off.
You got to give it up to the misses, right? Because you know they're doing a lot of the work.
First turn there, wrapping off the top for Liam O'Brien from Burley Heads. Ends up getting stuck on the second turn. So a slow roll to get things started for Liam. The coolest. Best of friends going through that journey together. How cool is that? Imai on the wind up and rifles off a beautiful hammer. Timed it well with that lift off the reef. And good for one solid section. He's got a couple of 2s, so this has been scrappy just to get a score. Pipe Pro Clothing at WSLStore.com. Big thanks to Visla and Florence Marine X for making that happen. As we see the backside slap there for Miguel Pupo. Trying to get a little start in this heat.
And there was a diamond in the rough, and he was on.
Rolling into this one is Liam O'Brien. Nice smooth bottom turn, attacking the lift with a beauty of a frontside snap. Nice rip off the top. Third move, attacking the oncoming section and redirects to try to find a way to finish. Ends up getting buckled off at the tail end. Imai's turn for the right. Throwing in that opening car, punching the fins out, releasing it, and incomplete.
It's a hard turn to land on a section like that for sure. You're blowing out that fins, landing in aerated water.
Here's a use of priority flick during the break.
Yeah, so Miguel trying to lock in here on the backhand. He does his best to try and stall, but you can kind of see a little bit of frustration there from him. I think like
up and downs, just not changing his score line. Now locking into this one is Imaikalani. Nice clean bottom turn, nothing there for him, so score remains the same with 8:30 on the clock. Human being to catch up with. Got some just unbelievable waves out here in his career. As we look at a big snap, quick reaction for Miguel Pupo. And you can see still
of it, and it'll continue.
That's what we're hoping for. And then Pupo on the right flick.
Yeah, so that was just one nice big backhand belt. You can see he's just struggling to get around that. He was obviously looking for one more section.
To see what you can get away with as a water reporter. This one really bottoming out on the backhand of Liam O'Brien. We've seen a lot of rights throughout the day. And just paying attention to the ultimate, the proving grounds here, and also the stories of who's won it in the past as we look at the roll-in now from Miguel Pupo. Big section, connects so well and puts his hand to the sky. Well done.
And watch this bottom turn, and then look at the section coming at him, Flick.
Oh, I mean, he did exactly what we did. This giant section, hits it up, matches the speed, lip line floater, and you can just see the emotion. I mean, he's absolutely stoked. So deep bottom turn, one big belt, times it perfectly, met it with the perfect amount of speed, and I mean, I think this was a lot more explosive than that, and he's only chasing a 2.8 to move up into an advancing position. I think he's definitely got it.
Yeah, nice comparison there as we've got Liam O'Brien under a minute. And he'll get lost on that first turn. He's still carrying a low score of a 1.77. But synchronized porch watching there.
That was interesting. Yeah, both the exact same position.
And the score's in. Pupo 5.83.
Yeah.
The Brazilian vet goes from third to first on one big section, and with Liam unable to improve. And now watching rampy left for Miguel Pupo to enjoy. What a great save for himself to find a big section to go into the round of 32. We'll lose Imaikalani deVault.
Hectic elimination round heat. You waited until the final minutes to find your best wave. How did you pick that one out?
Actually, I had third priority, so I had no choice, you know. Imai was just sitting on me, and it was 2 minutes to go. I saw it was going to be a closeout. You know, it was probably better for me because I only had one choice, so like one turn, one big one, and I went all or nothing because I went really high on the lip, and then kind of the wind kind of held me up a little, but yeah, I was sick.
You'll take it. Depois de cair no corte o ano passado, como você se preparou para este ano?
English ou português?
Português.
Foi difícil, né? Cair no corte ano passado, mas estou bem preparado. Tive um ano bom no Challenger também, então estou confiante e estou feliz de estar de volta.
Parabéns.
Thank you.